Hey everyone, Dave Floss here from Prometheus Falling Toys, and today we're going to talk about one of my all-time favorite characters, Snake Eyes. So stick around. Hey everyone, Dave Floss here, and today I want to talk to you about one of my all-time favorite characters from the G.I. Joe franchise, Snake Eyes. Specifically today, we're going to talk about the G.I. Joe Classified series. Now, before I jump into the toy, right, I do want to say that it's been a while. I haven't been around for a while. I've been busy doing a bunch of other things, so it's the first video in a long time. So it's good to be back, really excited. And while many of you and many of my previous videos for you have been on the Transformers side, which of course we are still huge fans of, today I thought I would change things up a little bit and talk about a different line of toys and collectibles that I recently started picking up, which is the G.I. Joe Classified line. So the G.I. Joe Classified line is 6-inch, high detailed, high articulation figures. And they are really, for the most part, excellent figures. And in a future video, I'll very likely show off some of the other figures in the line. But with the recent release of the Snake Eyes movie, I thought I should maybe put my first G.I. Joe Classified around Snake Eyes and the character of Snake Eyes. So first things first, if you're here to watch this video to hear my opinion on the new Snake Eyes movie, you're out of luck. I haven't seen it. If you're here to get my opinion on whether or not Snake Eyes in the movie should have been white and blonde like that character was portrayed in the original 80s comic books, you're also going to be disappointed. I would say that if you're looking to have the big debate on, which is the real Snake Eyes or what Hollywood is doing with the Snake Eyes character, maybe search for hashtag not my Snake Eyes, and you can go on from there. Because honestly, I don't really have much of an opinion. When it comes to G.I. Joe or Snake Eyes and movies related to these characters, I really just want a good movie. I'd like a good movie. And I gotta, from what I'm hearing, we're gonna have to wait. We're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That, we're 0 for 3, it appears. But what I want to talk about today actually is the Snake Eyes Classified figure that came out in line with the movie, and compare that for a moment to the original Snake Eyes Classified figure that has been out for some time now, and just see, maybe you didn't get your hands on the first one. This is a different release of this character in line with the movie. Is it worth getting? Is it not worth getting? Well, let's jump right into it. So first things first, let's just take a look at the Snake Eyes Classified movie tie-in figure. Now again, this is a 6-inch figure. Comes with a few different accessories. We have a sword that comes out of the sheath in the back. There's a couple knives as well. And if I can hold this up right, you can get some of the detailing of the sculpt, of the helmet, and of the body. So by itself, standing completely alone by itself, it's not a bad figure at all, right? It's got all of the multiple points of articulation. It's got some neat armor work and detailing around the body. You can see the helmet and the detailing work done there. There's nothing wrong at face value with this figure. Now, besides what I'm showing you here, the figure also comes with, not to stir the pot, also comes with a removable head if you wanted to have Snake Eyes, the face of Snake Eyes from the movie, from the recently released movie. Now, again, whether or not this is your Snake Eyes or not your Snake Eyes, I don't care. I just think it's interesting that they gave you a face for Snake Eyes, a character who is literally from day one to now been known to have no face, not talk, the silent ninja, right? The silent commando. So just the fact that they gave you the face is clearly just to do the movie tie-in piece, but to me it's kind of a throwaway right there and then. Now here's the thing though. This is the G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes, the first release. Okay, so this is about a couple years old now. And right out of the bat, you're going to notice some pretty significant differences. Yes, it's 6 inches. Yes, it's highly articulated. Yes, it's highly detailed. But there's definitely some changes and nuance to the character. The first one is, besides a sword and a sheath located there on the backpack, comes with a knife, comes with a gun, holstered that can be removed, comes with an Uzi. This is clearly more the commando version of Snake Eyes, right? You even got the bandolier with the grenades, kind of like the second release of Snake Eyes in the old 3¼ inch line, right? But regardless of that, you could remove a number of these accessories if you wanted to go more with the ninja look. You can remove the bandolier of grenades. You can remove the sidearms. You could even remove the backpack and just have just the sword on the back of the figure. So it really is something that you could, depending on how you want to pose it, how you want to display it, or how you want to, in my case, play, you could decide, am I going commando or am I going with ninja, or a little bit of both? So now when we kind of look at the differences between them, let me hold them up side by side, right? Now again, if you look at these, I'm not going to say one of them is like a poor version of Snake Eyes, but in my opinion, there's so much more going on with this classified release, the original classified release, than what I'm going to call a more plain and far limited. Now, maybe the sheath and other things are movie tie-in items. The knives maybe are movie tie-in items. But I think when you're buying a classified figure, right, at a higher price point, you're really kind of expecting a little bit more going on. Again, just to give you kind of a side-by-side there, right? We can take a look at it from the side. There's some interesting aesthetics that are done with the new figure. It's definitely a slimmer, kind of sleeker look. And I don't necessarily think it does bad at portraying Snake Eyes. But again, you're looking at this from a collecting point of view, and value for your dollar point of view. The fact is, the original Snake Eyes is still fairly available, and not at massive or even markup prices. So the question is, do you spend the same amount on a movie tie-in piece that's more about movie tie-in than really, I think, pushing the limits of what we can see and what we have seen out of the classified series, or do you go with the original classified? And I think, for me, the original classified, hands down, is just a better looking and more detailed figure with a lot more accessories going on that give you a lot more variety in how you can use, pose, and play with that figure. Now, the other thing to keep in mind, too, is that later this year, a special edition Snake Eyes classified figure is also coming out. Now, this one's a little more expensive than the average I think it's about $23 now. They used to be about $20. Now they've pushed it to about $23, $24, based on some of the increase in prices from Hasbro. So the one coming out later this year is in the $40 and change range, but includes a number of additional accessories and includes a model for Timber, the wolf that Snake Eyes is portrayed with in the comics and in some of the original toys. So ultimately, at the end of the day, if this is a style that you like the look of it, will you be disappointed? No. If you can get past or prefer even these aesthetics, then as a classified figure, it does have the articulation, it does have the great posability and the multiple joints, so it's got all of that still going on for it. But, dollars to donuts, if you're really looking for a complete, what I call the complete package of a really detailed and adjustable, customizable Snake Eyes, I think you're going to be better off and happier with the original classified release coming here. So, always wondering what your opinions are. Do you love the new classified Snake Eyes? Is it not one of your favorites? What about the other classified figures in the line? Hopefully soon we'll be showing you some of the other, not only some of the older classified releases, but some of the new releases that have come out this year and are coming out later this year. Until then, enjoy collecting, be safe. I'm Dave Floss for Prometheus Falling Toys.